This is second video of the series about equation of a straight line. Previously, we learned how the equation of a straight line is given, which was y is mx plus c. We learned y is y coordinate of a point on a line. X is the x coordinate of a point, which lies on the line of which we're talking the equation about. For example, a is, let's say, 2 and 5. So a is a point which lies on the line, and y is mx plus c would be referring to the equation of this line. M is the slope, the gradient. We learned how to calculate that. X is the x coordinate of the point which lies on the line, 2 in this case. And c is the y-intercept. Y-intercept is the point at which this line, this curve, crosses y-axis. For example, if this is the line we're talking about, then this is point which is y-intercept. For example, it can be somewhere like 1. So the point on y-axis where the graph cuts the y-axis, it's called the y-intercept. We learned how gradient is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Right? For example, we need 2 points to find out the gradient. This was point A, this was point B. The ones on the right side are x2 and y2. The ones on the left side are, let's say B is x is minus 3, y is minus 1, for example. So these points are x1 and y1. So we do y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 gives us the slope. Rise upon run, how much is the graph rising from D to A? How much is the graph running? Yeah, from B to A. And then, which is also change in y-axis, and this is delta y, and this is delta x. This was the set of questions which we were doing, and we solved question 1. Question 2 is exactly the same. If you saw the video, you should be able to do question 1 and question 2. We'll move on to the next one, question 3 now. It says, find an equation in the form of ax plus by is equal to c. Yeah, for the line through 2 and 5. So a point is given, let's call it point A, which is 2 and minus 5, and it is parallel to 2x minus y is equal to minus 4. This is very important information that the line is parallel. Why? Because parallel lines have same gradient, and you need the information of gradient if you want to find out the equation of the line, right? So we're given this equation. If we are able to somehow find the gradient of this equation, we will know the gradient of the equation of the line which we were trying to find as well. So let's try to solve for the gradient of this equation. We'll write it down in the standard form, which is y is mx plus c. If we are able to rewrite this equation in the form of y is mx plus c, then we know that this will be, m will be the gradient. So we have 2x minus y is equal to negative 4. I'll shuffle this, add minus 4 on both sides, and add plus 4 on both sides, and add plus y on both sides as well. Yeah, so this cancels out, this cancels out. What am I left with? I am left with 2x plus 4 is equal to y. Yeah, or very simply, no need to go into this. Equation was 2x minus y is equal to negative 4, right? So bring y to the other side and bring 4 minus 4 to the left side. So minus 4 will become plus 4 and minus y will become positive y. Alright, so same thing. And we'll now rewrite this in the form of y is mx plus c. So it is already in the form of y is mx plus c. So let's just shift it like this. Y is equal to 2x plus 4. Yeah. Now we have the gradient. Let's compare it with y is mx plus c. So we know that the gradient that we have is positive 2. So we have the gradient of this line, which means we have the gradient of the line on which this point lies. The point A lies on the same line which has the gradient equal to positive 2. Yeah. So now it's easy for us to find the equation of the line. We know that equation of a straight line has to be y is mx plus c. Yeah. So y is minus 5, gradient is 2, x coordinate of the point is 2. So we can find out c. Minus 5, positive 4 plus c. Minus 5 minus 4 is equal to c. Minus 9 is equal to c. Yeah, so let's plug this back into the equation. We have y is 2x because gradient is 2, and the value of c is minus 9 plus c. So this is the equation, y is equal to 2x minus 9. But we just had to rewrite the equation in this form. Ax plus by is equal to c. So let's do that. Ax plus by is equal to c. So this is c. This just needs to stay on one side of the equality, and we can bring rest. Minus 2x plus y is equal to negative 9. Yeah. So ax plus by is equal to c. We have it. Yeah. So a is minus 2 over here. B is positive 1 and C is negative 9. That is the answer. Is one other way of finding out an equation, which is by a formula. If you have a point, which we have in our case A as 2 and minus 5, and we have the gradient, which is positive 2, so we can use the formula y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Alright, if you can remember this, you don't have to go and do an extra step of finding the c first, which is the y-intercept, and then coming back to the equation. So you can do this directly. You can directly find out an equation. Y minus y1 is negative 5 is equal to m times x minus x1 is 2. Yeah. So y plus 5 is equal to 2x minus 4. So y plus 5 plus 4 is equal to 2x. Yeah, I brought minus 4 over there. So y plus 9 is equal to 2x. All good. So y is equal to 2x minus 9. Y is equal to mx plus c. Yeah. And if we want to rewrite in the form which the question wants us to write it down, ax plus by is equal to c. So we'll do minus 2x plus y is equal to negative 9. Yeah. Same thing. Like this. That is how you find equation of a straight line if you're given a point and if you know the gradient. These are the two things which you need. If you know them, you can find out the gradient of a straight line. Right? I'm Ahmed Maz Ali. You can contact me on the number, WhatsApp number, or on my email if you want one-on-one lessons for your physics, chemistry, maths, or biology needs. I'll see you in the next video.